your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And so the lawyer is telling him how he interprets the law. And Jesus says, you have spoken right. He says the heart of the law of God, the heart of the 10 Commandments is love. And that's what we have. That's what we have need of. That's what we have a lack of. God is telling us you should love the Lord with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. But the text says that the lawyer wanted to justify himself. You know, the Holy Spirit has a way of touching people's hearts and say, maybe I need to take this a step further. Maybe I need to examine myself. Where do I lack? Where do I stand? Where I stand with you, God. So he asked Jesus a question. And he said he says, and who is my neighbor? Jesus gave a parable, but some people have the idea that a neighbor is someone who lives around the corner, that a neighbor is someone who lives down the street, that a neighbor is somebody that a neighbor is someone that you don't even want to know. Sometimes a neighbor is somebody that you don't even want to speak to. Sometimes a neighbor is somebody that don't look like you. You know, the lawyer who was educated in law, who was an expert in the law, thought he had it figured out. But he brought his understanding to Jesus, and Jesus saying, you don't have it figured out. You think you have it figured out, but I'm going to explain it to you. And so when you take your understanding to God, God is going to let the Holy Spirit open your mind, and he's going to allow the Holy Spirit to expand your thinking, and he's going to let you know is deeper than what you think. What you think you understand is all messed up. What you think you understand is all wrong. Jesus is telling us today that we have a love problem. We are deficient, defective, and with disorder in love. The lawyer thought he had it figured. He thought he was all right when it came to God. So he wasn't concerned about asking the question about how was his relationship with God, but he wanted to know. He said, because the Holy Spirit was working with him. He said, who's my neighbor? Jesus in 10 and verse 30, Jesus says, a certain man went down to Jerusalem, to Jericho, and he fell among thieves. And he fell among